Friday, so I've almost had a full week of courses, besides Monday because it was a holiday. And I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling pretty motivated, but I definitely need to take time for myself. So the goal is to work for a little bit longer. I'm also gonna go on a walk with my friend, and then I'm probably gonna spend the night all for self-care, so I'll kind of film what I do there. The main thing that I wanna do is I definitely wanna bake, partly because it's fall and that means fall baking, and then second because it's probably the best stress reliever I can personally do. But yeah, I spent the most of the day doing thesis work so far. That made me really excited, so I'll put a little clip of that there. So yesterday the queen died, which was jarring, not unexpected, but still surprising in a way. As someone who wants to teach, and like specifically I would love to teach history, it's so weird witnessing these major historical events. It's a lot to fathom. But anyways, I bought this Princess Diana tea at Winners a really long time ago, and I was planning to keep it for my apartment, and I thought, what more fitting time than now to have a cup of this. It's just a regular English breakfast tea, but I just thought the cover was beautiful, and it's crazy to think that, you know, Diana was supposed to be queen at some point. Obviously that's not the case now, but a little bit of honoring her at this time with a cup of tea. So one thing that I definitely thought I wouldn't check off on my to-do list was I really wanted to find like 3 places to study. I'm usually a desk studier, like I like to be in my own space where I have all my tools and gadgets, but I think it's important to go somewhere else to give your brain a little bit of a rest. Kind of helps you be more productive when you have a new setting. But I actually did find 3. I found 2 that are coffee shops, one that I just went to that was really cute and had like a fireplace and little cozy seats. The other one's like a skateboarding shop, but they have a coffee place and then like seats outside, so that's 2. And then also my building has like a rooftop patio where there's like tables and chairs, so that would be really nice, especially when like the leaves start changing and it looks all fall out. I think that'll be a really good place to study, so I actually can check off more on my to-do list for the week than I thought I would. So all I really have left to do is readings for one class, which I'll probably get done tomorrow, and then I just have to clean my apartment. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. I'm probably gonna do about an hour more of like thesis research just because I'm trying to work from 9 to 5. Obviously I took a little bit of a break with like going out, but if I can do 1 more hour, then I'm just gonna take it easy for the rest of the night. It's 5 o'clock now, so I'm done studying for the night, but I wanted to show you what I kind of did with my first week of thesis planning. And I keep on saying thesis because that's what I assumed I would do. In my program, we can either do a thesis or a major research project, and well, I'll kind of show you what I did to decide that maybe I'm not gonna do a thesis, but I'm very excited about it. Please don't mind the water. My first kind of goal was to make a whole September plan, so I'm gonna try to do every Friday's work on my project or thesis. So I kind of just did a list of all of the Fridays in September and figured out what I wanted to have done in this month, and then I just planned it out, kind of averaged like 3 tasks a day. So first thing that I did was I brainstormed a bunch of ideas that I want to look at for my thesis. I was kind of deciding either like mental health and eating disorders in education or criminology because that's what I got my undergrad in, but honestly I'm leaning a lot more towards this one after I did all the research. So I basically just went online and found topics related to both of those. I wrote down some books that I need to look at and then some website resources. And then I also looked at the difference between a project and a thesis from my program, and I kind of had this realization, as you can tell by the very scribbly, if it focuses, the extremely scribbly writing, that a project is kind of more so what I think would be better for me. So basically a project is like a problem and then you have a solution to it. So they said that if you want to become a teacher rather than go into like a further PhD, a project is a good way to do it because it looks really good on your resume. And I think this might be what I'm gonna do because I can actually do something that teachers would use and would be useful for students. So I'm very excited with what I've decided to do, and hopefully I stick to it, but apparently it's normal to kind of flip-flop between the two and also what ideas you're going to talk about. But yeah, so I'm finished the first day of my thesis work, or project I guess, and I'm actually really excited for it. Just grabbed some Thai Express, so my plan for the day is eat this and watch crime videos on YouTube. Having more tea, of course. Because what else am I gonna do? I'm cold, I wanna read a book, so I make tea. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up reading The Maidens again. I haven't read for about 2 weeks because everything's been really crazy moving in and everything, but I'm so excited to get back to this because I was really enjoying it. I love thrillers set at universities, and this is exactly that. So hopefully I can get through it a bit. I think I'm about like 30% done, so hopefully I can get to 50%, that's my goal. So for dessert, I decided to make a peach crumble. Peaches are in season right now and they're so good. So I just start by slicing up the peaches. You can peel the outside layer, but I usually don't. And then I just put a little bit of maple syrup and cinnamon. And then for the crumble, I put flour. I think I ended up putting about half a cup of flour. And then I just tried to get half a cup of oats too, but I just kind of freehanded it because like I said, you don't really have to follow exact measurements for this. And then next I just put some brown sugar. Same thing, measure with your heart. I probably put like a third of a cup. And then you just want to dice up some butter and then just put that in your mix and then just kind of stir it around, break it up a little bit. And then I just throw it in the oven. I think I did it at 350 for about an hour, but it would probably be better at a higher temperature. I think I would do maybe 400 next time and it would probably take around 30 minutes.